didn't put my father's name on the list, but I'd love to. Why? I think he's St. Vincent's first great genius technician. He came back to St. Vincent in 1933, and he could use his skills here. We didn't have running water. We didn't have electricity. I think we had only part of the main road paved and 3 streets in Kingston paved. The others were mud streets when he came back here. 2 years after he came back, him and a Trinidadian oriented engineer, I don't know if he was actually Trinidadian or not, they're the ones who laid the foundation for the plumbing in Kingston. The building he bought next to the Gospel Hall in French's was a water tank originally. The British military built that sometime in the 1840s or whatever to supply water to their forces in Kingston. They didn't have a big contingency here. They didn't need it. A Gatling gun took care of everybody. You know what I mean? He bought that probably because he's maybe a personal vision, a water tank, no longer in use. Cut doors and windows in it and made it his machine shop. Where that water came from? There are 2 springs in French's. You know where Mills is?
Yeah.
You go on the other side of the river and you walk about 100 yards. There are 2 springs, 2 freshwater springs there. They built a wooden, what is it called? Aqueduct. A wooden aqueduct to take the water from those springs because the land in French's is a lot higher the way that tank is built. There's now a second level put on the tank, so you wouldn't know it's a tank, but you could tell from the stonework how old it is. Next to where Fred Julian Obriga is,
Yes.
and the Gospel Hall is right. They ran the water from those springs in the aqueduct into that tank. That was the supply for the entire Kingston area until 1935. Anyway, they did the plumbing. Electricity was the same thing. I think it was an Englishman and another Trinidadian, and I think my dad, that did the wiring of Kingston. No lights on the poles, just to distribute electricity being generated right there. The old generating station was right where Vinlek is now here, right? And on several counts, there were 2 vehicles in St. Vincent before the war. My grandfather's company owned both of them, Korean company. A Model T Ford and a Ford looked like a pickup truck of sorts. Not even the government had vehicles in them days. Incredible. It's come a long way. St. Vincent's come a long way, but we still have a long way to go.
Your dad decided that he was going to take his 18-year-old son, ship him off to the
One-way
United
ticket.
Kingdom. Now, you have had a fairly privileged upbringing in St. Vincent. Your mom is a shopkeeper and your dad is an engineer, technician, however you refer to him at the time. And you finally land in London.
What a disappointment. Very first day. I mean, like we were saying earlier on, ignorance is bliss. I didn't go by boat. All my friends went by boat and they had a good time. They partied, they did everything. My father saw fit. A fellow named H. David there, he became manager of a Korean company after a while. He'd come here from Barbados and he was selling airline tickets and among insurance and all that sort of stuff. And the old man saw fit to get me an airline ticket to England. Me and my cousin Hudson left here the Friday with Carib Clipper for Barbados. Got the plane that night in Barbados. We refueled in Bermuda. That's the first time I see a real jet plane, a fighter plane, a U.S. fighter in Bermuda. Bermuda's a British colony. But we saw 3 U.S. jet fighters parked on the runway. We fueled there and flew to Gander. Gander is the easternmost settlement in North America. It juts out into this. On Newfoundland, juts out into the Atlantic. It was developed during the war because during the war, planes couldn't fly across the Atlantic. They had to refuel and fly the shortest route. Shortest route is Gander in Newfoundland to Shannon, Ireland. That's the same route. This plane is old World War II, DC-10. 2 big wheels in the front and a tiny wheel in the back. So when you sit on the plane, your feet up in the air. And you're primitive days. No air conditioned cabin and all that. All right. We got to London this Sunday. I left here this Friday. Got to London this Sunday, 11 o'clock in the morning. Taking train to London. And I'm passing all these houses, or what look like houses, in rows, and they all have chimney stacks. I'm saying, what the hell is a chimney stack doing? Come, I don't know any better. I know St. Vincent, I knew Grenada, I knew Trinidad, I knew the Grenadines. Never been anywhere else. So there's a priest in the car with us. And I asked him, excuse me, are those factories? Poor dumb me, I don't know. Idiot Paddy don't know. Are those factories? And he looked at me kind of scornful, like,
Well done with you.
an English priest. I, I didn't overtake that. Later on, I think I turned that into something else. I think he was generating a level of scorn and generating a level of indifference, maybe, and probably race played into it. I don't know for sure. I didn't take it to mean anything. He never answered. He just looked at me like, how dare you ask me that question? I thought they were factories. They weren't factories because smoke coming out some of the damn chimneys. They weren't factories, they were homes. And the British heated their homes with coal in those days. They didn't have central heating. Some of the houses I lived in England didn't have hot water in the bathrooms. And one of them in particular had the bathroom downstairs and outside. So on a cold winter's night, you know what happens, right? Okay. Um, Life in London in those days, I think the 50s, I would say, and the 60s, that West Indians met was exceptionally basic, primitive, rough, and we were cheap labor immigrants, but we didn't know it. We made a success out of it, despite the fact that we were cheap labor immigrants. We went there to help them, quote, rebuild the mother country. Yeah, it's a mother, all right. I'd like to put something else with that mother. My experience it was culture shock. I mean, I got over it very quickly because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck in the mud. As great as the propaganda was, when I got there, it was a culture shock for me. And the streets were not paved with gold. I was very disappointed with my time in England from that angle. Culturally, I did well. Musically, I did well. Financially, I didn't. Um, the banana industry started when West Indians started asking for fruits from the Caribbean and vegetables from the Caribbean. You go to a greengrocer's. You got any sweet potato? What's that? They don't know. You got any green bananas? What's that? They don't know. He will ask his supplier, you heard anything called sweet potato or green banana? Yeah, in the tropics. How can we get some? We could start importing. What happens? They start importing. A hell of a trade developed because of that. Twice a month, these ships would come and load up, and most of it was agricultural goods. It was arrowroot, cassava, cotton, corn, peas. Bananas came later. The banana trade started. One reason, West Indians emigrated to England. That I think that was one of the greatest, um, how could I put it? One of the greatest events in the developments of these islands. West Indians from 1948, the Empire Windrush, leaving St. Vincent or Grenada or Jamaica or Trinidad, migrating to England. That connection was set. Money started flowing in both directions. Goods started flowing in both directions also. The British became aware of things that they never saw in their life before. The biggest vegetable market in England today is Brixton Market. Brixton is home of Jamaicans away from Jamaica. They're not the only ones who live here. Grenadines, Vincentians, Guyanese, Trinidad. But Brixton Market, anything you could get here in your market, you can find it in Brixton. You went to England. Goat meat, cheap as hell. Mutton, cheap. But lamb is very expensive. Beef, more expensive. The British ate a lot of pork, and I must say, fresh fish. Fish caught in the North Sea today is on the shelves tomorrow. fresh fish. It ain't been on ice for 6 months. But lamb was cheap. And fish head, we could get the fish head for nothing.
She spoke about that as well.
Thank you.
Yes.
So we go on Saturdays. Give me 2 of that and 1 of that. Oh, you got any fish head? Yeah, you can have them. After a while, they realize, hey, these son of a, they eat that stuff. They eat goat. They eating the fish head.
Yeah, well, in that too.
Thank you. Here's the price of it now. Zip, you got to pay for it.
Yeah.
We acculturated the British. I don't want to cut you, but I think they didn't acculturate us. We acculturated them. From 1948, the first boat to take West Indians en masse, I think 1,100 West Indians, Trinidad, Barbados, Kingston, Jamaica, the Pool of London, West India Dock, London. Lord Kitchener was on that boat. A BBC reporter, I don't know how he got wind of it or what he knew about the Caribbean, but he was there on the spot at West India Dock. And as Kitchener came off with his felt hat and his suit, double-breasted suit, said, I hear you the king of Calypso. Yes, I am. And you the Lord Kitchener. Yes, I am. Well, you going to give us a Calypso or what? And Kitchener said, London is the place for me. London is the place to be. You could keep India, France, and something else. And but London is the place for me. And he said, you just made that up here?
Extempo.
Yeah, extempo.
Good evening, my friends. Welcome to the show. Tonight you're going to get vintage Kaiso. Is I man right now, I man called Lexi. In an extempo style just for you to see. I have the king right here so with me. And his trouble tonight you see. You know they say his name is the deal. Tell me if he ain't looking like a fish scale.
Yeah, Lexi.
Ladies and gentlemen, good night, you see, because I am here to beat up Lexi. I am the one who carried the crown, so Lexi could always walk with a thong. He could sing from now until the morning. I will show tonight beating. Anytime he sing, I want to write about me. I'm going to lick up fella Lexi. Oh, yande.
You are the king, you don't have to boast. But you till tonight I going to roast. You come here just to embarrass me, like you don't have no respect for me, Lexi. I want you to know you shouldn't do me that. Yes, young fella, I will tell you flat. You're showing off on me inside here tonight, but it's my black shirt you're wearing, all right.
Well, tonight I come to sing constructively. Me ain't worry about them once you using Lexi. You could always feel lash me down, baby, but I don't know this thing I go say. You come like the former administration when everything they do wrong. Now you come to try and beat me, don't see, but I am the monarchy.
Well, I think it is time you come off that scene. I hope you understand what I really mean. Every time it's only fat coming from your mouth when it have so much thing you could really sing about. Sing about Carnival, talk about the Bacchanal. I want you to listen me attentively and tell me what you really think about that sweet lady.
Well, I will have to say thank you, Lexi. You really come right in front for me. You tell me to sing about the lady. Look, I have real respect for she. You see, she sitting there listening everything. She even want to take the mic and sing. Right now, I will tell you the truth. This girl, she ain't no damn brute.
Whole night they really rating the band, and you know the band really sung good as man. The people out there say they like the scene. The band playing mean, but watch them fellas face. How will they look in the place? My partner, his name is Paper. Tell me if he ain't look like an alligator.
Well, let's see right now why ain't listening you. Right now everybody know what I say is true. I could always dance and I could even sing. Right you know tonight I could do my thing. I could entertain the people for the night. And I'll know so to do this you that with fright.
That was a throwback to the good old tent days of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Alexis, Lexi, Joseph coming up against Dale, D-Dale, Thomas. Before we continue with our interview with Paddy Corea, let us take in another one from Demon Fuzz. This one is called Remember Biafra.
Remember Biafra. Remember Biafra. Port Harcourt and Suka, Uli and Muahia. Rebel or no rebel, remember Ujuku. Nigeria, but we all love Biafra. Even in defeat, we'll always repeat, we love Biafra. I say, remember Biafra. Africa mourns today the death of a nation. The murder of a people, a race in suffocation. Remember Ojukwu, Mbanefo and Effiong, the mighty Hannibal Achuzia, and the gracious people of Biafra. Remember Biafra. Long live Biafra.
When you left St.Vincent, what were your expectations?
Honestly, I had none.
And what were you planning to do when you got to the United Kingdom?
Join the Royal Air Force. Back in the day, we got newspapers here at the library maybe 2 weeks late. London Times, London Telegraph, and I think the Manchester Guardian. We also got the Advocate from Barbados and the Gleaner from Jamaica. A week or two late. And I know guys who would go to the library and sit down, old fellas, and read a newspaper from front page to back page. Sit there all evening and read that. Garnish your knowledge, but the knowledge is 2 weeks old. The news is 2 weeks old. At grammar school, we got magazines. I don't know how we got them, but they were all Rivali and another one. 2 magazines every month. And in these magazines, you saw all these glowing articles about joining the Royal Air Force and joining the Navy, see the world. Not one West Indian became a pilot in the Royal Air Force. Not one. And it wasn't because of skill or talent or education. It was race, color. I'm sure the Royal Air Force has 1 or 2 pilots today. No West Indian that I know of, and quite a few of them came and joined the Navy, became an officer in the Royal Navy. In the Army, I don't think any West Indian rose above the rank of sergeant. Sergeant is the highest NCO rank you can get to. If you want to get officer corps, you have to go to college and get a degree and go to Sandhurst. Sergeant is the best you can do. It's an opportunity. And therein lies the hook that catches the fish. A friend of mine from over the Panyard, she lives behind the Panyard, her son just passed out in Oswestry, where I did my basic training in the mountains of North Wales. That's where you do your initial training in the British Army. Oswestry is nothing but a military town. It's a training camp. Small. He just passed out. I hope he comes out good in terms of a career, because today you don't want to go in the army with a gun in your hand. To hell with that. If you can't get technical training, tell them goodbye. Simple as that.
So
I ain't becoming nobody's.
You went into the army, though?
Yeah. I did 2 years in the Territorial Army. Yeah. Got blinded in the army in Wales. Same I'm having the problems with now. Um, Initially, I was an anti-aircraft gunner, and then after this incident, they moved me from anti-aircraft. We used to practice with World War II was fought against the Germans, right? This is 1962. 17 years later, German troops training with us in England. I'm saying, I thought these SOBs fought a war with us. I used to say us. Queen and country. I used to say us. All right? Queen and country. Us. It wasn't us. We thought so. We were led to believe so. That's the prevailing propaganda. And what you have a small aircraft towing a huge balloon, a long balloon behind it. And that was the target. And we used to try to hit the damn aircraft at times. Bring that fighter down. Usually about 300 feet of rope, dragging that long balloon behind. That was the target. Us and German troops. A little town in South Wales called Tenby. That's where the military training camp. I got blinded by cordite. The shells, they came in a 5-pack. It was about 70 pounds in weight. The shell's about the length of my arm, right? You drop it in the hopper, and she fires. And there's 2 of us loading these guns. It kicks the shell out. It has a chute that the shell comes out in. And along with the shell comes this dust. The cordite is used to ignite the shell from the inside and fire. And you have goggles, you have a helmet, you got all protective gear. Wear it. I didn't put it on. I didn't wear it. My fault. And I kept rubbing my bloody eye, not knowing I'm sandpapering my eyeball. Got blinded for a week. A Nigerian doctor in the British Army took care of me. And he says, when you get older, you're going to have problems. Well, I saw them problems about 4 or 5 years ago. It's all good now. At 2 operations, they took out the lens.
Yes.
Replaced the lens with a plastic lens.
Love is the answer, you all. Put your hands together. If you believe in love. Yeah. The war getting crucial. We need a solution. There's money crucial. There's just one solution. The hope of tomorrow is loving today. Try love. It's gonna help us. I say. Israelites. Love is the answer. Black and white. Love is the answer. South Africa. Love is the answer. Nicaragua. Yeah, love is the only answer.
for the most part, you are self-taught, as you say, with the intervention of one or two people. I have not seen any record of any professional music training.
No.
Yet, you were a big deal on the British music scene.
Baddest between 69 and 72, the baddest sax player in London.
Tell me how this happened.
Well, I know you want to hear the answer to that question. So tune in for part 2 of our interview with Paddy Corea, the founder of Demon Fuzz, and he's going to tell you more about his own music, about Demon Fuzz, and about so much more. If you need to make a note, make a note. If you need to set a reminder, set a reminder. Saturdays, 7:30 p.m. on Sweet Radio SVG, the program Pure Vincy, hosted by myself, Cleo Huggins. Now, we have heard a lot from Paddy, and we're saving some of it for a subsequent program. So to prepare you for the next program, I'm going to share some of Demon Fuzz's music with you. Music from the albums Africa and Roots and Offshoots. So the first set I'm going to share with you is one called Our World, and that will be followed by their Hymn to Mother Earth, and he'll talk more about those songs in the subsequent interview. But, we want to prepare you now so you can start familiarizing yourself or reacquainting yourself with the music of Demon Fuzz. And if you haven't heard them yet, or you don't know all of their work, just look for Paddy Corea or Demon Fuzz on YouTube, and you will find recordings of their music there.
Talk one thing I'll listen to. You want to rest up, Alright,
Sing, me brother, sing, man. Sing, let me hear you sing, man. Come on, me brothers, man. Let me hear you when you say, what would you think of the world today? Is man becoming more unjust? Is this a world that you can trust? Is it really a wall of fear where no one ever seem to care? Let me hear you sing, man. Sing on, man. Sing, me brother, sing. Brothers, if you knew how to know way, would you live in the world today? Or could there be a better place for the whole of the human race? Is it really a wall of love where human rights are all observed? Let me hear when you sing, man. Sing, my brother, sing. Come on again one more time. Some men are claiming superiority while others struggle for equality. Some men believe in evolution while others believe in the creation. So brothers of the world, unite and do your best to put things right. Let me hear you sing, man. Come on, me brother, sing loud and strong. Keep singing, man. Sing, me brother, sing. Let me hear you say, man. Come on, man. Come on, me brothers, man. Why you say you die, man? Come on, man. Come on, sing the reggae, man. Sing the holy law, man. Come on, man, sing up. Come on, yes, one more time. Reggae in your struggle. Reggae in your jagger and your struggle.
Mother Earth, on whom the moon and stars do shine. Mother Earth, you are so divine. You such a lovely swine. I'm gonna make you mine. Mother Earth, yes, you include the sea and land. Mother Earth, you are the home of every man. You so clean and dry through every day and every night. On you, dear earth, all kinds of life exist. Your tender love, no one can resist. I put you to the dance of all the planets. You gotta be the best. Mouths are fed. The song of each bird, that's why I'll always, always call you Mother Earth. Mother Earth, on whom the moon and stars will shine. Mother Earth. You are so divine. You such a lovely one. I'm gonna make you mine. Yeah.
We're rounding out this evening's program with another two selections from Demon Fuzz, Girl and Pretty Baby. I'm Cleo Huggins, and I want to thank you for being here, and I want to thank you for the sweetness that we share. I invite you to join me again for more from Paddy Corea on Pure Vincy, coming up next Saturday on Sweet Radio SVG. You can also find the video recordings of these interviews on our YouTube channel, Sweet Radio SVG. That's all you have to search for, and you'll find a host of videos, Pure Vincy, Life No Sugar Added, and more. Until we catch up again, please stay responsible, safe, vigilant, and grounded. Mwah.
People Mm-hmm.